It's a Telecaster of sorts, and it's got no name, but let's have a listen to it anyway. I'll tell you what I can, so let's go. Then pick up time and starting like we do with the bridge. Into the centre. And onto the neck. Right, let's have a good look round. Well, you know. And starting with the bridge again. Into the centre. And onto the neck. And the intonation, which doesn't have to do anything with it, is bang on. let's have a jolly good look round. Well, you may well come across this kind of thing in your local pawn shop, or those cash converter places, that kind of thing. And I think this is largely where this came from. And this one, it just came in for a bit of a, shave and a haircut, and so we've whistled it up, and it plays exceptionally nice. And it is made of decent stuff, but we don't know what it's called. As you will see, it bears no name on the headstock, and yet it does, if I can get you in the right light, it does have a serial number of sorts. In fact, it says number, or NO, and then some digits. So if anybody recognises this, please write in and let me know. Anyway, it's got some decent sealed diecast tuners on it. They're a 14:1 ratio, and as we can see, the neck certainly is maple and is adorned with a rosewood fretboard. The inlays are dot, and they look like acrylic dots to me, and it's got 22 frets, which is I'm out of touch with tellies. Is 22 frets unusual for a Telecaster? Maybe, maybe not. And it does look a bit like a home build. I'd say that it was mahogany body. In fact, if you were to really put me to identifying the I'd say it was sapele. I've got some doors that are made out of the same sort of material, and it's nice. It's got a nice comfort curve in it here, but so I don't know whether this has been totally done from new or not, but it's pretty good. It's got a string through body construction, and it's got brass ferrules, which is quite nice. Now, unusually, again, for a Telecaster, it's got a cavity control plate because there is a massive cavity inside here. In fact, where you can see this, which looks a bit like binding, which is what I thought it was, that's actually a cap. But you can't feel the join. Well, you can a little bit. You can a little bit. This is actually a cap that goes right on the top, and because actually there was a little electrical gremlin with it when the pickups wasn't working, and normally when you take a Telecaster scratch plate off, everything comes out with it apart from the exhaust pipe, of course. So it wouldn't come off, and I then realised that you had to take the knobs and the pots off the scratch plate, and of course it's quite an unusual scratch plate as well, isn't it? So is it one of those DIY kits or something like that? Does anybody know? Does anybody recognise it? Have you seen it before? It's got a standard-looking Telecaster diagonal pickup on the Telecaster bridge bucket thing here, and this P90 in the front is these I have found online. It's called an AC, but you can buy. Sometimes they're branded up with different names. Eric's Custom Shop, I think I've seen them marked up as. But it's okay. It's a bridge pickup as it goes, so it's in the neck, obviously. It's called an AC 90, I think, and it's pretty good. So this is popping out about 7.5 on the multimeter, and this bridge pickup pops out about 8.5 or something like that. And it all works as it's supposed to. You've got a tone at the bottom and a volume at the top, and a 3-position blade switch, as you might expect. And all in all, it's very pleasant. What's even pleasanter about it is the string height, and which I haven't touched. It came in at 0.75 of a mil, which is pretty much the lowest I've ever seen. And of course it's not mine, it came in from a friend of mine, and Jake, the roofer, and he just said, can you make it work and play not horribly, please? So I did, and just the lowest action ever in the world. So if you recognise it, please write in and let me know where it's from. And other than that, yeah, if you see something like this knocking about in a pawn shop, buy it for next to nothing, which I'm sure you can, and then take it down to Guitar Tech and get them to fix it up for a few quid. Happy days. All right, thanks ever so much for tuning in as always. I shall look forward to seeing you on the next one. Adios amigos. Ta-ra.